CATO program. CATO stands for Cardano Adoption Through Outreach. I'm using new software, Restream.io, to stream it. And today I'm speaking with Andrew Kysil about Project Catalyst, because CATO series is about Project Catalyst. Andrew is proposal submitter, and the proposal is called Aiding Cardano to Top Game Dapp. I will list the link to the idea scale to this proposal below. And we met with Andrew 2 years ago in Tsipa Bar and Brewery. It's Tsipa Glass, which I have from this brewery. And Andrew was working as a brewmaster, so real brewmaster. A lot of time passed since then. Hi, Andrew.
Hello.
Let's start with your experience as a brewmaster, and then we'll speak about crypto brewmaster game. Tell me how you came to the crypto industry in general.
Yes. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Cardano community. Thanks. Thank you very much for such a great introduction. Actually, my way to the blockchain technologies and to crypto was through the gaming. So I was onboarded in 2019. So it's like 3 years ago in spring, just to test out the game built on the Steam blockchain. Back in the days, it was the game called Drug Wars. So I tried it. I've seen the mechanics. I've seen how the community engaged, how the community involved. How is it possible to use the blockchain and use the crypto to monetize the game and so on. So back in the days, my blue dream was to create the beer-related game, because for the last decade I was working in the beer industry and in the alcohol industry. So I was looking forward to build a game. I didn't thought about the blockchain, actually. I thought about just building a game, maybe even like a board game or something. And in 2019, in summer, I was involved in some blockchain conferences, met some people around Kiev area, Ukraine, and the puzzle that I had, it finally everything put together. So I went to the School of Game Design in summer of 2019, where I met the team of designers and artists that got involved later in the creation of our game Crypto Brewmaster. Then in November of 2019, we went to Bangkok, Thailand, on the Steam Festival, where we represented actually the video of our game. It was just a startup, so we had nothing, and you can actually see this video over here on the main page of cryptobrewmaster.io. It's the introduction, so 2 minutes 42 seconds. Just take a look. It was the video that we created back in the days. So now we are we're talking about my beer career, or we are heading into the game.
I think that's good at the moment for the beer career.
Yes.
I hope that someday we'll meet with Cardano community in Kiev or maybe in other cities.
We are okay to serve some great craft beers, no problem at all. I know everybody in the Ukraine who brews the beer, all my friends. So let's create the Cardano meetup in Kiev, bring the guys here, and we will serve some beautiful craft beers for them.
And actually, I remember you even created like several types of the craft beer. And what can we do if, let's imagine, we'll have some big Cardano summit in Kiev, where people will come from all over the world. And we can imagine that like Shelly Summit in summer, it was visited by 10,000 people. So, okay, of course.
10,000 people?
Yeah, it was an online summit. Online summit.
Oh, okay.
So offline summit maybe won't be such big, but still it will be, I think, hundreds and thousands of people. And there is also famous guy in Cardano community, Rick, who has a DJ stake pool, and he's one of the Cardano YouTubers as well. And I remember, made the Cardano pizza, special Cardano pizza. So that's the idea that we can do some
Cardano beer, no problem at all. We can do some NFTs. People buy that NFTs. They will vote with NFTs for the beer style they would like to have, and we will brew the beer and we'll serve it for free. That's it. That's the we call it the co-brewing, crypto co-brewing.
Yeah, that's great, and it sounds like ideas for the project Catalyst for the future. But returning to this round, so right now we are in the Fund3, in the closer to the end of it, at the end of voting stage. There is like some time to vote, so of course if people who are already registered, they can vote. And Fund4 is going on in the middle of it. Soon there will be Fund5. I'm happy that I invited you to Project Catalyst, because also we should tell that there is a referral fee. So it's like when registering, if you submit your proposal, if you put my emails and you win, that I get some Ed.2. And this I think is a good way, because it encourages people to speak more about the Catalyst. And
that's right.
What's your first impression with the Catalyst project, and what are your thoughts?
Yeah, actually, I like it, but and what I see, it's a lot of people involved, a lot of people talking, speaking, sharing ideas, having time in the town halls, and so on. But for me, it's quite hard to keep attention to everything, and a little bit hard for me to understand how the idea scale thing works. So I'm not that active there, and I know it's a lot of writing stuff. I just don't have that much time managing all the projects and the game, and start writing all the thing from scratch. That's it. So yeah, I actually like what is happening, and I really appreciate what's happening with the ADA price right now at the moment. So I see crypto world is starting believe in Cardano ADA potential, and so on. So actually, what my proposal is about, that I want to give the opportunity to the ADA Cardano community and ADA coin, ADA token, to be represented in top, I call it top Dapp digital decentralized application. We are now at the place 15 in the rankings of the Dapp Radar. Here we are. And
great. I didn't know that.
Yes, and on Hive we are actually, I don't know what. Oh, okay. It's Hive Games. So Hive Games, we are number 2, because Splinterlands are monsters here. And if we will just go and see all the categories on Hive, we are on number 4 at the moment. So my idea was to exchange the communities and to bring the ADA token into the game, to make it possible to trade assets, buy stuff inside the game for ADA, and even try to promote the Cardano and ADA with internal marketing resources. Because what we have here, we have this beautiful pub, and all the so the whole idea of the game is to participate in the events. So brewmasters, they are participating in the events, and we have something around 1, 2, 3, 7 events per week, and the winner of each event having some liquid hives, having some liquid ash, it's our token, and having some liquid tokens of our sponsors. That's it. So my idea was to put the Cardano here, put the links on the Cardano blogs or main platform page over here, to people share the knowledge and so on. So I think it's going to be like a nice way to exchange communities and to reach people who loves the beer and who loves the crypto by the Crypto Brewmaster game. As well, my thoughts, if we got funded, it's not much. I guess it's 10K, 10 grand, to build a bridge between the Hive NFT second layer Hive engine and what will be made in future in Cardano, because what I know is there is building something with the NFTs. So we will have the bridge between Hive and ADA Cardano in terms of exchanging the NFTs of the Crypto Brewmaster. And so other people can also use this bridge. It will be open sourced, first of all. So other people who would like to be involved in selling their NFTs minted on the Cardano blockchain, sell those NFTs on the Hive blockchain. So it's going to be open source, no problem using it. That's actually the idea.
That's really interesting, because now NFTs, native assets, like newly released tokens, I think it will be like future trend of the Cardano blockchain, because like Charles Hoskinson said that there are like 200 projects which are ready to move to Cardano once whole process with the tokens it's available. It's actually it's possible to release tokens now with this Mary update, which was recently, and there will be like more opportunities. There are already several projects which are working on NFTs. One of them is actually Fund3 winner, like previous fund. It's liquid, and they are working on it. And this bridge, which you mean, I think it's really important, and it's interesting to combine like Hive and Cardano. So let's say like in some way maybe Hive can exist on Cardano blockchain and Cardano on Hive blockchain.
Well, actually, it's a next step, and it's a matter of the big guys to speak to each other. For example, the block trades from the Hive side and the Charles from the Cardano side. It would be a nice actually integration, because we are both nice blockchains and both nice communities, and we are a social media blockchain. The Hive is social media blockchain. So why don't Cardano people use Hive as a social media to promote their startups in terms of Hive community? So what's Steam done with Tron? So when you do the blog post on Steam, you can earn on like Tron. So why don't integrate each other, and when you do the blog post on Hive, you earn a little bit of Cardano? I think it would be great.
Yeah, that's really a great idea, and I use Hive and Leo Finance all the time for sharing my like content blogs. For example, this video I'm also going to share on Leo Finance and Hive, of course, and maybe Steemit. But to be honest, like I have like no upvotes on Steemit at all, and that's strange. I have maybe 1,600 followers. It's some of them, I imagine, are bots. Some of them might be dead accounts, but there should be somebody left, and it seems there is like no one.
Everybody on Hive, man. Everybody left. Everybody left Steam for Hive.
But that's a really good idea to add Cardano as a way of
rewards. Yeah, right.
But
I guess it's not a problem if someone from Cardano goes and run their own like a witness node over there, will receive some Hive for that, and spend some Cardano to engage with the community.
Some whale, some person with lots of Cardano just wants to spend it, and he can decide that, okay, why not to fund crypto blogging incentives? because such things happened. I've seen these examples, like with read.cash site, that like one entrepreneur, Mark Demezet, he invested like over the $1 million worth of Bitcoin Cash into that crypto blogging platform. And I think that there were like ideas, and I also have some ideas for future proposals in Project Catalyst regarding blogging platform. But it won't be not like just the imitation of Hive or other things. It would be more like integration idea. Yeah, but let's get back to the Brewmaster game. Maybe you will show a little bit more on the screen.
Yeah, sure. So this is the around 25% of we would like to achieve. So this is very early alpha version still. It's a several buildings over here. So it's production buildings like a water tower, like a grain field, hops field, where you produce the grain and hops, of course. There is the malt house where you malting the actually the barley and the wheat at the moment. So you use the water, you use the raw barley, you spend some energy, spend some time, and you produce the barley malt. After all, there is the academy. You can use it for yeast extraction, because I'm a huge fan of German beer called Weinstafhaner, and this brewery located near Munich, in a Munich Technological University, and they have the laboratory. So they sell, in the real world, they sell a lot of yeast across the Germany. That's why we made this yeast laboratory here in the academy. So you need to rent it, and then you choose what kind of yeast you will propagate here. So it's lager yeast. You need to put the water here, and you see I'm out of energy right now, so I need to replenish my energy. How you people in normal life replenishing your energy? You go to the bartender, you order some beer, you're drinking it, and you replenish your energy. That's how I usually did, like back in the days. Yes, right. Cool. Local market where you can buy some ingredients and trade some ingredients. So there are several strategies. Some people are just making the daily quests here in the pub and producing the ingredients. So they exchanging the energy for ingredient, they heading to the market and they sell the energy, they earning the CBM token, they withdraw it and trade with Steam, with Hive, and earn a little bit of money out of this. Some people brewing the beer, actually. So yeah, this is the beer brewing game. So you need the ingredients here. At the moment, we have 5 recipes. And to brew the beer, you need to be sure that your brewery in the nice condition here. You need to restore it to 100%. And you adding the ingredients. And as you can see, it's a lot of it's a different grades of ingredients. So it's good one, outstanding one, and masterpiece one. Each ingredient has certain amount of we call it like ingredient power. So for example, and take a look at the line below where the probabilities of crafting different beer qualities. So let's try and create some nice and good beer.
Yeah, and by the way, you mentioned the CBM token, which is a Hive-based token. It's listed possible to sell it on Hive Engine and on some other exchanges like Cryptex.
Yes, it is. But actually, we are now looking forward. So this token is a game token. It's a game money. It should be like cheap. It should be like it's not about cost too much, because it's a lot of utility in game. So for example, to finish the beer faster, you just push the finish now button, and there you go. You have the beer, and that's the key mechanics. You head to the bar. You have your beers in your stock, and you can trade them for some CBM like this. So this is the.
I want to tell that your token, it can also, let's imagine that proposal is supported and you have funds. So I don't know your tokenomics and emission, but you can also release the token on the Cardano blockchain, and in this way, the token can be a bridge this bridge connecting Hive and Cardano.
Yeah, that's actually an idea, but I'm more into the NFTs because what's the main assets inside the game? It will be the NFTs, and those NFTs will be released in a few weeks, I guess 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and they will support the production. So, for example, there will be the different kind of these breweries, because here we see the like a small Brewmaster copy from Speidel, and there will be a possibility to put here another brewery, and the effects will be higher, so it will be less time, more efficiency, better condition, and so on. That's the idea.
Yeah, actually, interesting to ask, because you have a lot of connections and knowledge into the brew industry. And what about the breweries? Are there some breweries interested to make the NFTs? For example, this Zipa where you worked, there is one type, Zipa the Lonely. And it used to be
lonely, single, not lonely. It's single. I mean, like so when you're without the partner, you're single. So
it depends to translate. I think that word in Ukrainian is Zipa samotnya. So
yeah, Циpa самотня. It doesn't translate. It's Циpa single one. So yeah, yes, actually, this beer, you can see it here. It's Bella Wheat IPA, and if we take a look inside our backpack where the beers are, so Bella Wheat IPA. So this is the beer of the Ukrainian brewery located in Kiev area, in Vassal Kiev. So this is the original beer. They are really producing this beer, and we are working together. So we put them into the game, and they putting our advertisement on the bottles of their beers with the QR code, where everybody can scan this code and get onto the Telegram chat of our game and get involved into the game. So that's the idea, and our expansion idea is, of course, heading because the crypto is a world without borders. We are heading to the United States, because that country is crazy about the craft beers, and we are looking forward making connections in this field of the craft breweries, getting on board the crypto brewmaster, and getting into the players with their beers, so players understand the idea of the brewery, understand the variety of the different types of beers that are really representing the original brewery.
So this video might also help, because Cardano community is really big in the United States. Some people who are watching this might get in contact with you. I mean, because even no matter if the proposal will be voted or not at this time, there is like definitely a lot of things which can be done in this game, in this direction.
Sure. First of all, for me, it's not about to get some funds and to do this thing live. Maybe we will do this thing live without any funding and so on. But for me, it's more like a chance to reach people, to talk about our project, what we're doing here, and to engage them. Maybe they will be interested to work with us together in terms of promotion, some different stuff. That's it.
Yeah, great. Thanks. It was great to speak with you. Let's see, in a few weeks we'll know the results.
Yeah, sure.
Proposal is supported.
Okay, Andrew. Thank you very much. Thank you, Cardano community. Cheers, guys.